You're joining me at Future Prop Tech 2015, and I am delighted to be joined on Property Tribes TV by one of the keynote speakers, Scott Sinclair from Google.
Hi.
And just to say thank you for a totally wonderful and inspirational talk you gave this morning.
Thank you.
What were the kind of key messages of your presentation here at PropTech?
I guess it was the 3 points that I kind of spoke about earlier, which was, innovate and grow fast. I mean, the one constant is that technology is moving and it's going fast and it's only getting faster. Two is use the data and the insight. There's often too much data available to you, so make sure you pick the bits that's relevant, act on it, and move fast and iterate quickly. And then thirdly, win those moments that matter. We spoke a lot about mobile and video today. They're the two key trends that we see happening, that consumers are watching more video online, and particularly on their smartphones, but secondly, it's those mobile websites as well. Make sure it works on a mobile phone, because that's where all of your consumers are going to be, and more than half of them are there at the moment. So you're missing out if you've not got a mobile website. Indeed.
Let's sort of bring this down to the property industry itself. Obviously, one of my beliefs is that tech can actually help improve standards in the sector, which is much needed through the transparency, through audit trails, etc. Is that your opinion as well?
So I don't know specifically about the audits and things like that, but one of the key things is that your competitors in the property industry are not the other property businesses. They're everyone else. So it's the best businesses that set the standard for what consumers expect. And that's the standard that the property industry now needs to get to. You're no longer competing with the other estate agent or the other home builder. You're actually competing with the best companies that are out there, the ones that do mobile great, the Airbnbs, the Ubers of this world. You're competing with them now because they've set the standard for what consumers expect. And that's the one key principle, is that if you really focus on what the customer wants, everything else follows, and that's how you design and that's how you win in the property tech space.
One of the key messages I personally took from your presentation was that tech can be that pivotal difference between customer service and customer experience. It can actually greatly enhance the consumer experience.
Yeah, as I say, consumers are using their smartphones and their mobile devices now to get information. It's often the first time that they will experience your business is on the web. So the old marketing or the old traditional analogy is you've got 7 seconds to convince someone that you're the right person to help them, right? I would argue that probably in today's world you've probably got less than those 7 seconds. So you spend a lot of time and effort making sure that when someone walks into a traditional estate agent, it looks nice, it feels nice. But you're not going to have that opportunity to welcome them into your shop front if you haven't convinced them at first meet, and that first meet is online, that they then should come and turn up and visit your estate agency or your show home or whatever it is that you're doing. So for me, you're absolutely right that technology, the internet, is the difference between a great customer experience and how you really nail that, and a bad customer experience, because you might have the best show home in the world or you might have the best storefront in the world, but if customers can't find you in the moment that they're looking to find you, and B, aren't convinced that when they've visited your website that they then don't really want to come and turn up, you've lost the chance to then bring them in and actually then sell to them. So for me, you're right, it's about that online web and internet experience. That's what's key to winning in this space.
And I think adopting digital tools like digital inventory apps and reporting systems, these are all things that can actually help create better standards and be a better experience for consumers, because of the transparency and the audit trail that these tools provide. I think just to finish also, you mentioned that video is a huge prime mover in the world as well, and that we as landlords, lettings, estate agents, we should all be looking at how video can help us reach out.
Yes. Well, the great thing is that we all have a video camera in our pockets, right? Every smartphone has a camera. It doesn't need to be high-end production with George Clooney and stuff. All video content can be consumed. There's some great video content. If you go onto YouTube, actually, you will see that there are videos where they've stuck a camera on the front of a train that drives in Norway. This video is 10 hours long and has had over 500,000 views. 500,000 views of a 10-hour long video, so you're not constrained by the 30 seconds that we traditionally think of, but also whatever you believe is creative, there will be someone out there who will consume it as well. There's some new technology that we've just released actually on YouTube, which is that all videos can now be 360-degree immersive. So you can use the technology that's available in your pocket on your smartphone to create these videos. Just to give an example, if you search for kind of walkthrough videos or 360-degree home tours, there are people who are already starting to do this, where they're creating walkthroughs of properties, sticking it online, and ultimately making that content available to more people as well.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your contribution to Property Tribes. It really is great to have your input, and thank you for your contribution here today as well. I found it very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.